As we bake our cakes, we will of course be using an oven. My oven is very old, but it still works.
And this oven is heated by fire. Fire is made by a chemical reaction called combustion.
This specific combustion equation brings natural gas, which is primarily composed of methane. It can be represented by the following equation. CH4 plus 4O2 equals CO2 plus 2H2O. It creates the heat used to make our lovely cakes.
First, we'll be making our confetti cake. We start by mixing all of our ingredients in a big bowl. Be careful when using an electric mixer. The ingredients we use in this recipe are unsalted butter, all-purpose flour, baking powder, fine salt, granulated sugar, vegetable oil, eggs, pure vanilla, milk, and sprinkles.
Now, to substitute for vegetable oil, we will melt our butter. By heating up the butter in a saucepan, it will change state from a solid to a liquid. The rise in temperature causes the particles to move at an increased rate and break apart into a liquid state.
As we make our chocolate cake, we will be using cake mix. The water will serve as a solvent for the solute cake mix. Some will also be dissolved in the canola oil and eggs added. They will combine to make a solution that will be our cake batter. The ingredients we use for this recipe are the cake batter we purchased from the store, eggs, water, and canola oil.
Now time to bake our cakes.
Since we're making a 4-layer cake with 2 different types of recipes for 2 different layers, the cakes will have a different temperature at which they will be baked. Because of this, the baking reaction will happen at different times. The confetti cake baked at 350 degrees Fahrenheit takes about 35 minutes to bake, while the chocolate cake baked at 375 degrees Fahrenheit takes about 25 minutes.
The higher the temperature, the faster the reaction rate. Since temperature increases the frequency at which molecules collide, the reaction will speed up and our cake will cook faster.
As they cook, our cakes are heating up, right? This is an example of an endothermic reaction. It can be represented by this graph. The cakes gain energy as they bake, causing the reaction to occur. The batter starts out at room temperature and then is heated by the oven. After the cakes are done being cooked, take them out of the oven with a heating mitt and place them on a cooling rack to allow them to cool back to room temperature.
As the cake cools, heat is released into the surroundings. This example is exothermic. The cake is losing heat.
And now we assemble our masterpiece.
After cutting the tops, you frost the top of each layer individually, then place them on top of each other.
Then you simply frost the outside and hope for the best.
Here's how our cake turned out.
It may not be the prettiest and may taste like poison, but at least we tried.